Just us.
Okay. Weddings. Am I right?
You're
Okay.
right. So right.
At my wedding last year, my best friend Chris roasted me in his man of honor speech. Chris, give a wave.
Chris.
Unbeknownst to me, my mom, yeah, my mom made a passing comment to Laurel that she'd like us to roast her, just like that, someday. We should have known that this was more of an explicit directive versus a wistful dream. Chris, she loved your speech so much. She
wants you to do it
basically
again.
wanted me and Laurel to just repeat it again today.
It was good.
It was good.
So now I will actually begin my mid-tier speech that will never match up to the comedic prowess of my best friend, who is not Kathleen's biological child, despite him somehow showing up at every family milestone of his last 25 years. Honestly, get a hobby. And much like me and Chris, is anyone video? My dad is videotaping.
Good.
Old reliable. Okay.
Videotape this. Okay.
And much like me and Chris, I look around the room today and I see something beautiful and familiar. I see friendships between my mom and her besties that have lasted for decades, and many chapters of undulating life. Thanks. Give me a breath.
I love you.
I've heard great stories about my mom growing up. I know my mom could get buck wild. An aspiring Stevie Nicks of Fairfax, California.
No, it's so true.
A true hippie. She embraced life with spirited resilience, and as a result, she set herself free. Seeing my mom as Reinhardt, it's easy to understand what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have had so many drinks. I'm sorry.
You are awesome. Do you want another?
No, double tequila, no! Oh my god, okay. Together, my mom and Reinhardt are so open. And I was so touched to hear openness coming through in the ceremony today too, because it defines who you are. Open to the world, open to exploring new places and trying new things, while also deeply and actively appreciating what they already have here right now.
Yay.
So why then, between those two beautifully spirited chapters of life, did I have to spend 20 hours a week of house cleaning military camp? Now, at 34, the smell of Windex and overheating vacuum bags makes me feel nostalgic. Every weekend, that's right. Julie knows. Kathleen ran a tight ship and was, by her own admission, a little uptight back then.
So true.
So now that I'm an adult in my own house, I sometimes still wonder, how the heck did she keep those carpets so pristinely white? And then I remember, I kept those carpets pristinely white. When Kathleen sets a goal, she sticks to it religiously, even in spirituality and meditation, again reflected in today's ceremony. Every morning growing up, Kathleen would sit by herself in complete silence from 6 to 7 a.m. and meditate for over an hour looking like a frozen gargoyle. I wish Apple Watches existed back then so I could check her vitals without disturbing the peace.
Smart. We're so sweet.
But don't worry, she still meditates. And in Reinhardt, she found a kindred spirit. I know this because you hear the same chanting music being played over and over again anytime you enter their house. In fact, it was the opening music at the ceremony today. It's our international welcome. We love it. We love it.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
But also, they make radio playlists now, so you can spice it up if you want. Okay. Sorry. Well, no, we love it. It's good. Don't worry. Okay. This is all in fun. You asked for this. You asked for this.
You're so brilliant.
Okay. I remember several. Stop laughing, Connor. years ago, Connor and I were walking near the entrance of Brickyard Landing, where my mom lived for 7 awesome years. Kathleen and Reinhardt were just coming home in my mom's car, and they pulled up next to us. And I asked where they'd been, and they said the Noetic Institute. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, don't be. No sorries. No sorries.
The
Only
Noetic
love.
Institute is a really special place for my mom.
Oh. Yeah. It's no sorries.
And seeing Reinhardt right there, sharing that with her, it meant a lot to me, and I haven't forgotten.
Oh.
It demonstrated to me that despite coming from different cultures and backgrounds and different sides of the world altogether, my mom had found a partner with which she shares a common set of values.
Oh.
Together they share curiosity, and it's impossible not to be drawn in when their curiosity for the world is on display. So thank you, Reinhardt, for helping my mom chill out again and helping her put the Windex down once and for all. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. I do wish, Mom, that you would have been a little bit more curious about my cooking and nutritional goals just after college. When experimenting with diet to get off my autoimmune medication in 2012, I made a lovely giant pot of vegetable soup, including some Tuscan kale. Kathleen made me throw out the entire pot of soup in the garbage because the kale smelled like baby diapers. But now that Reinhardt has introduced her to a whole breadth of healthy plant-based dishes, rarely is there a dinner where my mom doesn't ask me, "Have you ever heard of kale? Cooking with kale? It's so good!" R.I.P. soup, maybe it would have cured my lupus, we'll never know. Okay, so to wrap it up, I would like to say thank you to Kathleen and Reinhardt for showing all of us, your friends and family, what it means to always be open. From embracing the curveballs that life throws, from navigating everything from health struggles and big career changes, you always choose to keep exploring. I'm so inspired that no matter what hand of cards you are dealt, you have smiles on your faces and curiosity in your hearts. With a relentless faith that things will unfold just as they are meant to, this or something better is waiting. I went to Unity. Excuse me. Dana, shout out. Where's Dana? There you are! Yeah! Okay.
Yes.
Okay, my last couple lines. You are both so open and generous with your time, from welcoming me and Connor into your home with extended visits, to bringing Chris effectively into your family when we were just 9 years old. For better or for worse. I know everyone here feels how special your love and openness are, which is why everyone here today has always been here.
Yeah.
A part of all the chapters of your rich and wonderful life. I'd like to raise a toast to our beautiful and special newlyweds, Kathleen and Reinhardt. That's my speech, thank you. Okay? Sorry, it was a little long. Thank you.
Perfect.
I do love the smell of Windex now. Like, really.
Suzanne walks a little stiff.